Hi, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can hear us okay and also see the presentation slides on your screen. Welcome to the GDPR webinar. I'll be leading the session today. My name's Sophie and I'm the Customer Care Manager here at Shortcuts. I also have with me Luke Wilkinson, who's our Marketing Executive, and we'll be taking you through everything GDPR related today. If you do have any questions, there will be the opportunity at various points to go through those and raise any questions on what's being covered. Please a reminder, just to let you know, this is not a support facility. So any sport related inquiries will need to go via our help desk on 0161 972 4900. Okay, so let's get started. So within this session, we will be discussing the new GDPR regulations and how this is going to affect your business and ways in which to store your clients' personal data. This is going to affect all businesses within the EU. It's not just us. And if you haven't already, you will start noticing resubscribe requests coming through. So as a serial online shopper myself, I've been noticing these requests coming through when I've been logging onto various accounts and I've been asked to opt back in so that they can keep me up to date on new offers and news, etc. I also received a similar request on my online banking when I logged on to check the damage I'd made. Okay, so let's discuss what GDPR actually is and why these opt-in requests are so important. So GDPR is a new legislation that aims to strengthen data protection laws to reflect the changing nature and scope of the digital economy. So in a nutshell, the goal is to protect the privacy of consumers. So you already spend so much time looking after your clients in the salon, so GDPR is here basically to look after their data. So questions you need to start asking yourself. How long I need to keep Anna Smith for her personal information. Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years? Is it 5 years? Well, really, there is no correct answer. This is based on how you can explain why you need to keep this information for that period. Maybe now you're thinking, why does this need to be monitored? Which leads me into the next slide. Failure to comply. So basically, as a result of not staying compliant, you could potentially face a hefty fine. Now there's an outline there on the slide which tells you exactly what you could be facing. So let's look at how we can avoid this. How do I stay compliant? Well, make sure really that you're only keeping hold of relevant data. There's different things that we will be covering, but things you need to look at what you may need. One is create a privacy policy. So we'll be covering the privacy policy in a later slide, but now is a good time to start thinking about the statement you want to provide your clients with. Assign a data protection officer. Now this is totally optional for you, but it means you have a specific individual managing this for you. Remove outdated customer data. So this is where, ask yourself, if a client hasn't visited for 18 months plus, is it worth keeping their client information card active? Define an age range of consent. So consent forms for minors under the age of 16. Are you currently doing this, or is this something that you need to implement? Enable any additional opt-ins and permissions. Allow clients to opt out. So this is so important. If it's not something that you're already doing, it certainly needs to be moving forward. Give your clients the right to be removed from your database. So you will actually start receiving automated emails for requests to find out what information that you potentially are holding on a client, and you'll have 30 days in which to respond. Keep a log of all changes to client data. And this is an area that Shortcuts will be assisting you with. Feeling overwhelmed yet? Hopefully not too much. There will be an opportunity to go through questions at the end of these slides. Okay, so let's look at how Shortcuts can help you. Create a privacy policy. Now, if you haven't already done so, I would really recommend downloading the privacy policy template we have created, if only to give you a starting point or ideas on what you'd like to add to your own policy. Now, you can access this via the link provided on the screen. If you have any problems, just let us know and we can forward that over to you via email. Now, assigning a data protection officer, I mentioned that earlier, but there's actually going to be an area now in Shortcuts that you can add a DPO's email. Now, this might be, if you don't choose an individual, it can be the business email address these requests come to. But if you want to, as I say, have a DPO officer in place, you can add their direct email. So what happens, these requests could potentially come off the back of a marketing campaign that you've sent out. So for example, Anna Smith has received your email and wants to know what other information you hold for her. Now, do you want to assign someone the responsibility of managing these requests, or are you happy to address them as they come in? Bearing in mind you have 30 days in which to respond. Remove outdated customer data. So with the new update, you will also have the option to add a specific expiration date on when to remove client information. So the housekeeping is basically being done for you. Define an age of consent. We are creating a place where you can set the age of consent and securely store the parent or guardian's name in your system. Ask clients to opt in. So this is a really important one. Moving forward, the marketing opt-in checkbox in your Shortcut system will be automatically set to off. So this means that any new clients, you will need to have the conversation of opting them into marketings and receive their consent. It's a good opportunity though, because you can actually define what marketing communications they wish to receive. If they don't always want it by email, they might prefer to receive an SMS. So it's a good opportunity to have that conversation. Now, you will be able to add the marketing opt-in checkbox to any screen where a new client is entered into Shortcuts, so it makes it easy not to miss. Allow clients the option to opt out. So any communications that Shortcuts sends on your behalf will have an unsubscribe option. Your clients will be able to select this option and choose how your business can communicate with them. The right to be forgotten. So this enables you to delete client information cards if required. In the past, in Shortcuts, you could just deactivate a client information card, but now you can physically go in and delete them. Now, don't be too afraid. This doesn't mean that it will remove transactional history or any important information that you need to hold on to. We will only remove information that can identify the client. Be prepared for client data requests. Again, this is just going back to make sure that you have a process in place so you can manage these requests as they come in and you're prepared to get everything to them ready in that 30-day period. Okay. So what features within Shortcuts can help in securing your data? Well, GDPR is all about storing client information more securely. So security is probably the first place to start. Now, we want to ensure that you have peace of mind knowing your valuable business information is protected. The Shortcuts security system feature is GDPR compliant and helps keep your data under lock and key with personalized security settings, which means you have the power to choose who can access what. Now, if you want help with your settings, if it's not already set up or there's changes that you'd like to make, please feel free to call our help desk and they'll be able to assist you with this. Automated backups. So your database is the lifeblood of your business. If, God forbid, you were to have a fire or theft and you were to lose that data, it would be detrimental to your business. So having peace of mind, again, that your system is automatically being backed up on a day-to-day basis and you know it's being securely stored off-site is just a peace of mind for you moving forward. Visual records. So this is where you can keep track of clients' progress. And it also helps your team, to deliver the highest quality treatments. With detailed visual records of each client's visit, they can go refer back to it. They can compare before and after shots and also look back on past procedures. Now, set and forget marketing. So basically this is obviously one of the main areas we're interested in. So be creative with your request for consent and encourage clients to opt back in to keep in touch. Once they've opted in, you can set up SMS and email marketing campaigns so that they will automatically deliver personalized communication. If your clients do not wish to receive marketing communications, then they simply have the option to opt out if they wish. Which leaves us now to custom forms and online client information cards. So let's have a look at these features in a little more detail. These electronic forms can be handed to new or existing clients to provide or update their contact information whilst they wait. It's basically doing the work for you. This paperless process will make your life much easier and ensure you are continuously updating relevant client information. This also covers your pre and post consultations, so skin tests, allergy checks, all of those things. Now, the amount of custom forms you would like to create is unlimited, so it's entirely up to you what you want to add there. Okay, opt into shortcuts. So just like you, we need to ensure our clients are opting into our marketing to ensure you continue receiving relevant information and updates with your service. So if you haven't already done so, please download our GDPR brochure. Again, you can follow the link that's outlined there below, but if you do have any problems at all, just let us know and we can forward that over to you via email. Okay, so I know that's a lot of information to take in, guys, so I'll give you a chance to digest that. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them over to us. If there's anything you feel that wasn't covered or you'd like to discuss further, you're welcome to give us a call as well. But don't panic, we are here. Any questions at all, just let us know. Thank you very much for your time.